Hi Virgo, welcome to your April 5th, 2019 new moon reading. I am doing angel card readings for all of the astrological signs for this new moon. If you follow astrology, you know that this is considered to be one of the most important new moons of 2019, if not the most important. And I was called to identify for each sign what messages the angels would like us to remember and how they want us to interpret this new moon and how we can move forward. This new moon is all about, embracing what opportunities we have in front of us, but in order to do that, we need to leave a lot of things behind, potentially closed doors that we thought were going to be open forever. And I feel like each sign has their own unique path that they're going to be taking. And obviously it's a general review, so if you would like a personal reading with me, you can go to my website, angelawakening.net, or just follow the links below. You will probably see me refer to my notes. I've been making notes up to and including this new moon for a few days, and so I will be potentially scanning depending upon what messages we get. I have a real affinity for Virgos. My rising sign is Virgo and my moon is Virgo, so I have a real appreciation for the complexities. I've heard many times people say things about Virgos are wallflowers, or they're just into the details, and they're, they never see the forest for the trees. And I'm not a believer in those generalized overviews of an astrological sign, and I certainly don't think that that applies to Virgo. I do enjoy the details, but I also like the big picture and seeing how things come together from a larger viewpoint. So let's just see what comes through for us today. I'm using the Angel Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue, and at the end I'll be pulling a card from the Archangel Oracle card deck, also from Doreen Virtue. So let's see what we have for Virgo. For this new moon, we have a fire card, 7 of Fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. What's so interesting about this is this was the first card I got for the Aries reading. So a new moon in Aries, as a fire sign, it somewhat made sense. But I think for you, Virgo, pulling that Aries energy into your new moon meditations, into the new moon opportunities that you find, the way that you assimilate the information that you're getting. The other message I got for them that I think would apply, it applies to all of us at this time, but choosing your battles wisely means you're going to find a lot of opportunity to disagree with people, and you're going to find some people that are going to cause you to potentially become enraged or want to go to war over things that when you look back, you're like, that just wasn't worth my time and effort and energy. And I think there's a possibility that this can apply, especially for Virgos who don't traditionally have that, I'm going to punch you in the face with my opinions. Now, you can, and you can be very adamant about your position, which is great. But you're going to want to make sure that when you do that around this time, that it's not that you don't alienate people, because I don't think you're going to be clear on who you're actually getting out of your circle and who's in. I think even though we've gone through this Mercury is now direct, and we went through a really foggy Mercury retrograde. Yes, it's direct, but we're still in a shadow period, and there's still an opportunity to make mistakes about who you think you can trust and who you think is on your side and who you think is Team Virgo. So just be careful with how you decide to go to battle and what you think it's worth. Second card is an Archangel card, the Lovers, Archangel Raphael, intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, good health. So, you know, how you choose, and this, actually I've gotten this Archangel card twice now, so for another sign, but carefully weighing your decisions to me is the important message in this card that aligns with the Seven of Fire and choosing your battles wisely. Who exactly is you're meant to be intimate with in any type of relationship, romantic or not? Who it is that you believe is understanding of your challenges and your abilities and what you bring and your value. This is a time really about understanding that, you know, we have got to appreciate ourselves. That's the only way other people are going to begin to see exactly how amazing you are and exactly what it is that you bring in any type of situation, business, professional, personal, romantic, friendship, family. You know, these are all, this is really an important time to get clear on who understands that, and if they don't understand it, check in with yourself and make sure, you know, that you're giving yourself that kind of appreciation. You're loving yourself to the point that there should be no reason why this other person or situation or business or company doesn't get me. If I have an appreciation for myself, if I have that self-worth, and I know that I'm tuned into it, and this external situation doesn't get it, then I know it's not for me. If you're still not sure if you've communicated your value and your worth and the love you have for yourself, get back into touch with that. You know, there are so many meditations out there to do to check in with yourself in that way. And there's so many, I mean, all over YouTube and all over, just, you can Google it. I'm also going to work on some of that too. I'm going to work on finding some meditations for people too. I've been asked to do that. So, I may not have it here within this reading, but you can just really take some time to check in and be clear that that you know this is not coming from you. There's no confusion on your side. This is the other person, and they may or may not belong in your circle anymore. Archangel Raphael being the Archangel of soulmates. So where is it that maybe you've taken a break from attempting to manifest that soulmate into your reality? And I know it's, you know, we can get, by the way, soulmate doesn't have to mean romantic. It doesn't have to mean your life partner. It can mean a friendship, a business partner, a significant other of any kind. So, but where is it that you've kind of given up on that? Given up on that opportunity? Given up on, maybe you're in something right now and you're just thinking, this is as good as it's going to get. And I don't want to see you do that. I want to see you remembering how amazing you are, communicating that, and then letting the chips fall where they may. Letting people figure it out for themselves. They get it, great. If they don't, we're moving on. You have another Archangel card. You have Archangel Raziel. You are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. 2 Archangel cards. I love when we get Archangel cards in the mix because this tarot card deck is not just about Archangel cards. We also have all of the elements, the earth, fire, water, and air. And so seeing 2 Archangel cards in a 4-card spread is pretty incredible. Yeah, and Raziel, what notes did I make? I just want to make sure I capture anything that's, yeah, so check in with Archangel Raziel because as the new moon is ensuring that we have opportunities in front of us, it can get missed in our, potentially in some of the sadness or frustration or chaos of doors closing. And check in with Raziel and consider where it is that you can work through your ability to manifest and manifest quickly. Where it is that success is potentially just around the corner and there are just a few things that you need to do to capture it. As the Magician card, you know, it's reminding us that you are the magician in your own life. You are the magician in your own movie. I mean, this is for you to create, and you have everything you need to create it. Queen of Air, I love this card. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation, independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Clearing away all that does not serve you is everything about this new moon in Aries. It's reminding us that, you know, you have so much experience at this point with everything that you've been through. And, I mean, no one can say they've seen it all, but you can look at situations and see that you've made it through something similar, or you've made it through, you know, experiences that resemble this, and you're going to make it through the current situation that you're in as well. And try to have, difficult, I get it, try to have a sense of lightness about it. I don't see concerns with a whole lot of negativity so much. I think it's more about really taking your ego out of it as much as you can and making decisions based on what you think is going to serve you going forward and not what served you in the past. Leadership, Archangel Gabriel. It's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. So this is our Archangel card specifically for you, Virgo. So I think you're so close. I think you're so close to figuring out really what is at the core of what drives you. And, you know, we need that from Virgos. We need that leadership in our lives. We need people like you to stand up and say, this is who I am. This is what I'm about. This is what I offer. And I understand that not everybody's going to get it or appreciate it, but I'm not going to stop because it doesn't resonate with everybody. I'm not going to become somebody else because this person I've been with for X number of years in any capacity, friendship or otherwise, doesn't understand or doesn't like it or wants me to do something else. You're not about that anymore. You've jumped through those hoops, and now it's time for you to come into your own and and really live the life that you deserve and live the life that, quite honestly, others deserve to get from you, because you've got the knowledge now, and you have the experience, and this is going to be your time. So I am so excited for you. I'm so excited to get so many positive and embracing messages about how hard you've worked and all of the good things that are awaiting you. So if you'd like a personal reading for me, you can go to my website, angelawakening.net, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks, Virgo.